Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Because this is our life. It's not the tools that you have faith in. Tools are just tools. They work or they don't work. It's people you have faith in or not. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Your work is never going to be finished. There will always be one more thing to do. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Sometimes life is going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it, they just saw something. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You can't mandate productivity, you must provide the tools to let people become their best. The ones who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. If you want to live your life in a creative way, as an artist, you have to not look back too much. You have to be willing to take whatever you've done and whoever you were and throw them away. I'm as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. We hire people who want to make the best things in the world. The only thing you have in your life is time. If you invest that time in yourself to have great experiences that are going to enrich you, then you can't possibly lose. I want to put a ding in the universe. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. You can't do it unless you can imagine it. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. I'm actually as proud of the things we haven't done as the things I have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. The people who built Silicon Valley were engineers. They learned business, they learned a lot of different things, but they had a real belief that humans, if they worked hard with other creative, smart people, could solve most of humankind's problems. Your customers don't care about you. They don't care about your product or service. They care about themselves, their dreams, their goals. Now, They will care much more if you help them reach their goals, and to do that, you must understand their goals, as well as their needs and deepest desires. I'm an optimist in the sense that I believe humans are noble and honorable, and some of them are really smart. I have a very optimistic view of individuals. The cure for Apple is not cost-cutting. The cure for Apple is to innovate its way out of its current predicament. Your work is to discover your work, and then, with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Details matter. It's worth waiting to get it right.